everyone, I've got a review for you today on a perfume that I got late last year, and it is Alien Essence Absolue. This is still available in shops. You won't find it in every shop you go into, but look out for it in department stores that have a good selection of Mugler fragrances, and you may well find it. It's called Alien Essence Absolue, and I've actually used that much of it. So I got the bottle whole from eBay, and I think I gave my hairdresser a little bit, but not much. So all of that I've used in the space of 3 months, and that just goes to show you how much I am loving this perfume. So I've got it here. It just makes me so happy. If you like Gourmand fragrances, if you adore vanilla, then you absolutely have to right now go and smell this fragrance. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you can totally rock this. When Dan and I went to meet the guys from Wafts from the Loft, hi guys if you're watching, and they are lovely by the way, Daniel and Joe, I had them smell this fragrance and I didn't tell them what it was, and they were both really impressed with it. They loved it and they have amazing taste. So don't just listen to me. There is a lot of love out there for this fragrance. It just smells so different to anything out there on the designer market. It is not a typical syrupy, sickly sweet fragrance, although it has a syrupy nature. It's got the jasmine element from Alien, but they've really toned it down so that it's not so loud and it doesn't jump off your skin and tell the whole world I'm wearing Alien. And that is the one downfall with Alien, is it's so popular that you smell it quite often when you're out and about, and everybody recognises it because it's been going for so long. And I'm one of those people that doesn't want to smell like anybody else. So what I love about this is, yes, there is that familiar hint of Alien, but the average person is not going to smell you and think you smell of Alien, but it is there. It's got that familiarity, that it has got a jasmine note, but it is just much more toned down. Now, what's the best note in this fragrance is the vanilla. So it's gorgeous, rich vanilla. And you also get hints of marzipan, which are not listed, but I really get marzipan from this fragrance, and that makes me so happy because that's been something that I'm searching for and have been for quite a while, is the perfect marzipan fragrance, and this is pretty damn close. It's not marzipan from start to finish, but there's a good amount of it that you'll notice as you wear through the fragrance. It's really woody, it's a real rich wood, and a good dose of sweetness. It's like the jasmine's been coated in sugar and then sort of slowly stirred into a vanilla hot drink. And then there's just some marzipan sweets on the side of your lovely sweetened drink. But it's not cloying despite all of that. It probably would be if you wore it in hot weather, but I'm taking it to Gran Canaria with me tomorrow, regardless of that, because I love it so much. I can't imagine going for, we're going for just over a week, and I can't imagine being without it actually, so I'll wear it in the evenings probably a couple of times. So what else can I say about it? The performance is excellent. It gets me through the entire working day, and the projection is good. Now, I don't want anything that projects as much as Alien. That's too much for my liking, and this doesn't project as much as Alien. This is the perfect amount of projection, so it's going to come out almost, not quite, but a sort of a cuddle width, you know, and that is about what I want from a fragrance. I'm not interested in beast modes. I don't want my fragrance to announce my entrance. I would like to make the entrance, and then people can be impressed if they're lucky enough to get close enough with my smell. But you don't have to get that close with this smell. It's, as I say, it's going to project about that far-ish off of your body, which I think is perfect. If you love Alien but you wish it was just a bit more toned down and a bit richer and maybe a bit sweeter, this definitely is one to check out. If you don't love Alien, then you should still check this out. If you love a good Gourmand and if vanilla is one of your favourite notes, you absolutely must check this out. Do have a look at my review, because I did review Liqueur de Parfum, Alien Liqueur de Parfum, when I had a sample. When I was in France, I did review that. Since then, I've managed to get hold of a bottle for myself from a lovely fragrant friend who was selling off some of her collection. I managed to get this limited edition, and this one you can't really get hold of nowadays. It's no longer in production. I was really lucky to get hold of that. And Liqueur de Parfum bears quite a lot of similarities to Essence de Parfum, but I would say Essence is actually probably my favourite in terms of how it smells. This one is supposed to have a note of rum. I don't necessarily get that, although it definitely does have a different aspect to the opening that's a little bit more woodsy, a little bit more, I guess it is kind of boozy, but it doesn't smell exactly like rum to me. It's more of a hint, a very minor hint of rum perhaps. But Essence de Parfum is gorgeous, but they definitely are quite similar once you start wearing the perfume. They have very similar aspects to them, so you probably don't need to own both unless you are a bit of a collector. But this being the unicorn that it is, then I just couldn't resist the opportunity to own it for myself. So that's really all I'm going to say about Essence de Parfum. Do check it out. I think it's really gorgeous if you like your sweet fragrances. That's all from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon.